Howdy, I'm B. Let me welcome you to the Beer Snobs Radio Show. We're a bunch of friends who are not experts, but we know what we like in beer. Our definition of a beer snob is someone who just won't drink craft beer. So sit back and listen to us blind review beers on the Beer Snobs Radio Show.
Calling all beer snobs. How you guys doing tonight? I am B, and to my right is Damon. To my left is Ralph, and we're missing another guy. What's his name? Dick.
Oh no, I'm telling you guys, he's right there.
This joke's 2 weeks old now. We're
little
done.
Rob.
We're done. He's gone.
You can't see him. He's right there. Am I seeing things?
Yes.
I'm here.
And hearing things.
I'm here.
You out there listening, you're hearing things too.
Fuck off.
I hear nothing.
So guys,
Fuck you.
you know, craft beer is actually one of the biggest industries growing in the country right now. And they have courses where you can learn to be a certified beer server or either become a cicerone, which is a guy who tastes beer professionally. What good do you think those classes are for the average beer drinker? Do you think somebody should take that? Damon, what about you?
Well, to be honest, it is something I've thought about. To be able to hone my own personal amateur skills to that level is something that intrigues me. To be able, just bragging rights alone would be awesome. Just to be like, come on, I'm a cicerone, guys. That'd be cool. You got to admit that.
Yeah,
Being able to know you walk into a room and more than likely, 99% likely, you are the authority, accredited authority to beer. More than just how we are now as beer snobs, thinking we are the authority.
Yeah,
no,
we know, bitch.
Speaking from our gut, saying, no, I know. No, now you walk in and actually have a plaque on your wall and say, no, fuck you, look at that. That is pretty cool. But on the same token, I'm also kind of afraid of knowing too much because they're, I hate to get cheesy, but it's just like, what was it? Spider-Man's Uncle Ben said, with great power comes great responsibility. Sometimes you don't want to know too much. Sometimes you want a little mystery. You want to be like, what is that? What is that? It's fascinating. Big surprise when you get the reveal, like we do on the show. If you know the answer to every question, doesn't it take some of the mystery out?
Takes a lot of fun out of it, in my opinion.
Yeah. So it's like a part of me wants to, just for bragging rights, just to say I did it. But another part of me is like, no, I think I want some mystery in my life.
I'm tempted to go take the certified beer server exam just so I can have that little notch on my belt.
Right.
But I don't think I want to be a cicerone. I thought about it a long time ago. That'd be really cool to be a cicerone.
Yeah.
Be able to talk beer at people and then be able to put my pinky out and feel proud about that.
Well, actually.
But the more I think about it, the more I think beer should never, ever be something so highbrow where you have to have a degree to drink it.
No, you know what's good, though? Like if you're a brewer. Like if you have your own brewery.
Yeah, then you get
if you work at one of those bars that has 100 freaking taps. If you own a bar and you want to stock some good beer and you know your good beer because you know what goes in it. You could tell just by the descriptions, that sounds like it'd be good. That's the kind of thing a cicerone's good for. But just as a fan of beer, I don't know.
Nah, I'm along the lines of I think it'd be fun, but I don't think I'd ever use it as bragging rights. I don't think I'll let anybody know that I was certain things. I had this knowledge because I hate what I really hate is one thing that we do really well. We do not what I hate, but what I hate is what we do very well is we try to bring people in on our level and let them know that beer isn't this big scary object. It's just beer. If you like it, you like it. You don't. Remember, you try it. We taste it. You decide though. We want you going out there trying your own beers and getting your own knowledge on what you like, what you don't like.
Exactly.
I think if I did not do it, but I wouldn't be like the people who I know are like certified cicerone. I'm a certified master cicerone. You should listen to what I say because I know much better than you do. I don't like that idea.
I don't imagine they're all like that, but
I imagine there's a lot of them that are.
Yeah, we're already kind of like that.
Well, we're douchey to a point, okay?
We at least admit we're not,
Yeah, we do it after joking. Those people actually think people care what they think. Yeah. Professor. Your name's Professor.
Our resident guy who already thinks he's good enough without being a cicerone.
Exactly, because you nailed it. Nothing says to the average beer blogger, to the beer connoisseur douchebag than the title of a cicerone. You're gonna impress higher ups, fine. You might impress some newbies, like, listen, I'm accredited, I have this. How many beer bloggers out there have at the end of their title cicerone? Dale Dickhead is a certified cicerone who took courses in fucking Milan, Italy. No, who cares? Your average blogger, your average person is going simply off the taste and the experience of the beer. Your brewers, you think Sam, Jim, any of the big shots, I seriously
I think
doubt
Sam's
they have.
probably
Sam is a Cicerone.
Sam
I
is a
interviewed
Cicerone.
him. Sam's a Cicerone. I interviewed him.
All right.
See, he should
it's-
be. He should be though.
Well, his
That man,
beer is
look
a
at that
finer
man.
taste.
The commercials. I like to dive into. He's like. I like to dive into the hops and
Yeah,
get a
that's
good
Jim.
taste.
I would
Yeah,
argue-
you're like that. That's when you're Cicerone. That's what you do. Like I get a full body. for
Yeah,
the
exactly.
ingredients.
That's douchebaggery.
Jim just sits there. He just likes to smell everything, like because he's a Cicerone. Because he knows, he smells it. He knows what's the taste is going to turn out to be.
But he's doing it,
that's awesome.
but perhaps because it furthers his business. Great.
Sure.
Maybe some brewers in that level, maybe craft brewers, microbrewers, small ones, bootleggers, Dales, whoever.
and then Jim
Anchor 24, they're
And then Jim Cook puts a mouthful of yeast in his stomach and burps for 3 hours.
Here's a better question about this. I mean, we're talking about the idea of being a Cicerone or having these certifications behind your name. What do you think the return on the investment is? I mean, you're going to put a couple of hours at least behind it.
It's like I said, if you don't have a really good business reason for doing it, don't do it.
Yeah.
It
That's why it doesn't make any
if,
sense.
If you're looking to further your experience, try to get a job at a brewery, by all means, take the course.
do it.
It's going to make you stand out.
If you want to make beer for a living, take the course.
If
Be a
it
Cicerone.
guaranteed
It'll
me
be
a
worth
spot,
it.
yeah, at Sam Adams or Carl Strauss,
Yeah.
of fucking course I'd do it. I would do it in a heartbeat,
Yeah.
and I would do every level that it takes. I know there's more than one level of Cicerone.
Yeah. If I got
Cicerone
paid
and
like,
Master Cicerone, that's it.
if I got paid big money to be a reviewer, I'd do it. I'd be
Yeah.
Cicerone if they paid me to do it.
Exactly.
But I'm not gonna
you
do
know
it.
what? We're average Joe schmucks.
Hey, our beers are getting warm.
Beer number one.
Some asshole took him out an hour ago and left him here. Sorry.
Yeah, well, we just took forever to fucking drink it. Don't blame him.
No, it's his fault. Oh,
Thanks-
shit.
Thanks, B, for part 2 of the question.
You're welcome.
Pine Forest.
Ooh.
IPA.
No.
Damn.
No, this is a porter.
Nope. Guys,
You're fucking lager. It's
my
a lager.
name's-
Lager.
Or
guys,
my name's not
I am
Dale
a Cicerone.
Dickhead.
I am a
all right?
Cicerone. This is an amber.
Cicerone.
I am a Cicerone. I am a Cicerone. This is an
I
amber.
think after drinking this, we may talk like that.
We have a nice color to it. Nice golden color.
I like
Yeah.
the smell. Don't get me wrong. I like the smell. Very foresty, very piney.
Oh my God.
Fuck you, Hef. I saw that look. You
Oh.
laugh after they took a drink. No, I don't want to drink this shit.
Ooh.
It makes you suck on your teeth, dude.
Fuck you, Heifer.
Yeah. It gives you that pucker face.
That was not a bat. That was the sucking.
Why am
fan.
I not getting that?
It's not bitter beer,
Maybe
but
I didn't
it's
take a
Swirl
big
it
enough
up.
drink.
Swirl it up. Swirl it up. You got to give it the swirl. Got to give it the blend.
Why was it just automatically just smooth in my mouth?
they've been
Maybe
drinking a lot
because
more hoppy
did
beers.
you use a palate cleanser?
I did.
Okay.
No, have you been drinking a lot of hoppy beers?
Not in the last week.
Yeah, you can overhop your palates if,
Yeah.
if you do that.
I understand that, yeah. I am the professor, after all. Thought you guys know that this isn't Big Rob talking.
I'm down here. It's a little Rob. You're not Big Rob.
See, I'm
Fuck off.
not getting that butt pucker.
You're not?
I taste.
Dude, there's a lot of hop. There's a lot of hops.
There's
in
a lot
this.
of hops
grown.
in this.
Maybe I'm a god among beers.
No,
This
you're
is
not.
No, maybe
I-
maybe you got the first pour,
maybe
Okay,
you're
fair,
under
fair.
hopped.
dude. Here, you know what? Fuck
me
the backwash. Give me. Well, I'll do.
Give me yours. Trade.
No, I'll do-
Trade.
We're gonna blend.
We're gonna do the
These
chemist. We're gonna do the chemist pour.
With these 3 glasses, we become one. Oh, well, now I want to drink it. I think one pour
So
would have been.
what's happening right now is Damon is pouring part of the beer in each cup.
Oh,
so we
no,
can
that's
all
fucked.
have a decent flavor of what we're tasting. Because sometimes beer settles and you can't really get all the flavor out of one.
You want to know the shitty part?
What?
Whose glass is whose?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, I don't need hepatitis.
Yours is the one with the
again.
herpes on it, so it's
Well,
okay.
well, we all have that, so we're okay, right?
Yeah,
My strain's not different than the one you got last week.
Now we do.
Okay.
Herpes.
So let's try it again.
So yeah, this is the chemist pour.
Skull.
All right. Well, mine got lighter.
Mine got lighter too.
Mine's the same.
Mine
But
got
this
much
dots, this
lighter.
is very confusing.
No, that's
It's
a lot better.
not bad.
Now
though,
it's a lot
either.
better.
It's not bad either.
It tastes like a pale instead of IPA.
It's still.
So
It's got to be
I don't
IPA.
have the citrus.
No,
out of
now it tastes blended.
I don't have the citrus. You guys.
It
get
was
the citrus coming through?
what happened was we got basically the beer ingredients settled at the bottom of the glass, and the last 2 people in the pour got more than anyone, and that would be me and B. Now that it's all blended, it tastes the way it's supposed to taste, which is a lot better.
Fine with me. I have no problem with this.
Yours doesn't taste just a little bit stronger than it was.
Tastes just the same.
I think it's a good pale. I think it's a pretty good pale. I'm not a fan of pales very often.
If it's an IPA, it's a light IPA.
Very
Yeah.
simple IPA.
I don't know how we got all the hops in our glasses, man.
I liked it though. It was good for what it is. I'm not a big.
I'm tasting a little bit more now.
but this is okay. It's pretty good.
Get to the bottom. I think this stuff settles quick.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that last drink was watery to me. I don't know if something's wrong here.
You might have overhopped your palate, dude.
Yeah.
Which is something that happens. A lot of people who become
Well, it's
hop
all right.
heads, they drink
I'm
so
not a
much
hop
alcohol.
head. That's the problem.
After we did the chemist pour, it tasted a lot better.
Yeah, you may not be a hophead, but you could be drinking hoppier beers. I mean, most West Coast beers are way hoppier than most people would think.
Aye.
So you what we think at 40 IBUs is what people. Well, some people think is a decent IPA. We think it's just normal lager. It's just what it is. It's part of the rigors of going through tasting beers like we do. So,
Aye.
but fuck it. What's the reveal?
Is that Oscar?
Where'd you get that at? That is 21st Amendment Brewery Bitter American. Now, I got a question for Hef. Hef, where'd you get that at? They don't ship down to Southern California. Your roommate?
Yep.
Wow.
Good deal. Because he hooked you up. Because for some reason, 21st Amendment Brewer only goes to NoCal. They have some great beers. The Allies Win the War is my favorite. The Live Free or Die. Live Free or
my
Die
roommate-
Hard is a good IPA. But yeah, this is their
My
pale.
roommate, Richard 93, actually picked this up.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, he and his girlfriend have some interesting taste in beer, and they travel and like to bring stuff back, and they had a few extras of this. So yeah, he's like, yeah, go ahead and have one. So yeah, we had one.
Yeah, I love 21st Amendment Brew, but here it is.
And it makes, before you start, it makes a little more sense now that it's settled, because it's been in the can. It's been
on
sitting
the
in the
bottom.
Check
fridge.
the board on date.
It's been in the fridge for a while.
Yeah, check the board on date. The one I had was
10/14/13.
See, that's
Wow.
been an awful long time.
Yeah, that is
The one I had the last time was the Allies Win the War. I was at Haven Gastropub, and I think it was a 2-year-old can. Tasted amazing still.
Yeah.
Tasted
What
amazing,
about
but
Yeah, guess what? This is a year and a half old.
What about I'm having some bad flashbacks from when we went to Seattle. The watermelon one. I think
watermelon wheat.
I had a bad experience with
Yeah,
that.
it's not good. But here, let me finish reading this.
Let's go for the let's go take it all the way back. Let's get the description.
21st Amendment Brewer Bitter American. So pale ale, like I said. If you have been rocketed into space against your will, you might feel bitter. Too bitter. A little bitter. Too bitter. Bitter American is our long overdue tribute using unsung, unwitting heroes everywhere. Their American Session Ale packs a lot of hop and malt flavor to a refreshing, lower alcohol brew, making it the perfect beer to have on hand when you have a little history to make. Bitter American is available year-round in 6-pack cans on draft. This extra pale session ale has a lower alcohol, but all the flavor and hop aroma you expect from a much bigger beer. Give one a try, or 3 a try. 4.4.
Yeah, so extra pale.
Yeah, I didn't. That's why I was wondering. I didn't taste that citrus. I was
See, it's
looking
not a
for.
regular pale, not an IPA, extra pale.
And it's a good
it's the
session
milk.
beer.
Yeah, with bold malt and hop flavors, and it definitely was bold at first.
I
42 IBUs.
I think when you did the whole
When I did the chemist pour.
chemist pour, that evened it out a lot more from what me and you had, because you're right. We had probably at the bottom of the barrel or bottom of the can, so we got a lot more of the hops that settled, and it's been out for 8 months.
Yeah, it's been refrigerated for 2 years, or refrigerated for a better part of, like I said, I think it was dry stored, not cool, and then it was cooled when they got here. It's been in the fridge for probably about 4 months, 5 months.
Yeah, so we had with it poured on October. We're currently in May, so yeah, 8 months settling, not moving. This is what happens. Beer does settle, guys. You know, your proper ways to store it. And if you do have it like that, the way Damon did it, when you pour the beer in cups back and forth, it evens it out, makes it become a more palatable beer. And I
Easy to
think that
do.
was really good.
Easy to do when you have 2 big glasses, or in our case, we happen to have 3 in one can, to be able to go back and forth and in between the two, so the head doesn't get blow up too hard. It doesn't pour over. But yeah, the chemist pour is the best way to mix up a heavier beer. It's always a good idea.
All right, so we have beer number 2.
Oh wait, we didn't even talk about the can.
Oh well, the bottle. Oh yeah, can. The can is.
Yeah, it's in a can. I know I give cans a lot of shit.
You always give cans shit. That's what you
Yeah,
do.
because cans suck.
No, the cans are
but this
actually awesome.
can,
Not
I
all the
actually
time.
think this can is actually kind of cool.
Yeah, because there's a monkey and a spacesuit in it.
There's a monkey in a spacesuit and on the moon, and he's just like, look at him.
That monkey's getting drunk on Bitter American. That monkey's awesome.
That monkey looks drunk.
That monkey's
That's a
dead
drunk
now.
ass monkey.
I think that's a cool can. I think all the artwork from 21st Amendment Brewery is amazing.
Yeah, I will give this can a pass just because the can is not atrocious.
I know. I'm again. You hate cans. I'm a fan of cans. I think 21st Amendment has some of the best artwork out there. Their black IPA I had on an airplane one time actually. Virgin America has their black IPA to drink. All their cans, I think, are really well done. I think they have great artwork, and I love buying their 6-pack or their 12-packs that has big artwork on the outside of it. Good stuff all around.
Awesome.
Beer number 2.
Beer number 2.
Oh, what's that smell?
I farted.
Hops.
Hops again, huh?
Yeah, but which one?
Cascade.
It's different. Cascade.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. All I gotta say is, I mean, it's cloudy. It's a
Ooh.
little light, but it is got a good head on it.
It's a good,
like
a
it.
good piney, but I get a peppery smell to it too, and it's a good peppery smell. I don't know if you guys picked that up. Swirl the glass and then just tilt it and smell it. You get a good peppery smell to it.
I did that. Yeah, I didn't smell the peppers too much.
It's hoppy.
It did. There is
It's
spice. I can
peppery?
taste the spice. I don't know if it's a pepper, but it's a spice. Spice is clear.
Aye, it is.
I like this a lot. I don't know what that spice is. I do have the hops,
Ooh.
but that is really good.
oh, holy shit! Now he gave the pucker face, and neither of us did.
I think the hops are
Wow.
a perfect blend with that spice. I think
It
this
is.
is fucking great.
This is pretty good.
That wasn't a bad. Wow, it was just white. Wow.
It looked like you hit in the face with like a good punch in the face.
She knocked
That was a
she
wake-up
knocked you
one.
out with them American thighs.
Solange kicked you.
You got a Solange. You've been Solange. That's got to be a new saying
It has
now.
to be now.
Yeah.
I like the smell. I really enjoy the
The
smell.
beer
on this.
straight up Solange your ass.
I think
I'm kind of getting peppery and coriander. You ever smell coriander?
no, I don't
Yeah.
know what the fuck coriander is.
Fuck you then.
I know this is a good beer and it's something I want to drink some more of.
It's interesting. It's definitely interesting.
I like the hops and then that blend of spices behind it. I think that's a very good play on taste.
This beer is complex.
Yeah.
It's very complex.
Fucking where's Rob?
I'm right here.
I like the color. I like the head.
Fuck off.
I think this is
Shut
one
up,
of
Rob.
the most interesting beers we've had in a while
I agree.
because it's more instead of getting that hot blast, you get the hot blast with the spice afterwards. I don't know
Yeah.
what that spice is. If it could be coriander or star anise or whatever words you want to pull out of your Food Network vocabulary, it's
Yeah.
good though. It's really good.
It is.
Anything else, guys?
Ah.
Really? Okay.
No, I'm impressed with this. It's complex. It's blended well. There's a lot of interesting flavors that usually dominate over each other, but they're just it's like
They
this-
all play well
it's
together.
like the brewer just made them their bitch. It seriously just like took all these big tough like standout flavors and just went shut the fuck up. Just Sam Jackson these motherfuckers. just what the no.
It's my
Say what
beer.
again?
It's good
Say-
motherfucking beer.
Say hops again, motherfucker. Do you speak beer and hops?
What beer is this?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh wow, New Belgian Ranger IPA.
Wow.
Buck
When was the
49.
last? Wait, hold on. Before you even say anything, when was the last time a New Belgian actually made you enjoy it like this?
Probably the first time I had a.
You ever had a fat tire?
First time I ever had fat tire 'cause it's so different from everything else. Now I can't drink them.
And now look at this shit.
This is a great
Ranger
fucking IPA.
IPA Ranger.
Okay, ever met a New Belgian beer ranger? They are beloved folks out in the field, spanning all 29 states from Pacific to Atlantic. Our beer rangers do their best to protect, support, partake, and explore many beer from many brewery they do. Bring out the hops. This is the clear amber beauty burst at the starting gate with an abundance of hops. Cascade, Chinook, Simcoe lead off the beer, with Cascade again added for the intense dry hop flavor, brewing with the pale and dark caramel malts that harmonize the hop flavor from start to finish. Ranger is a sessionable splendor for all of your hopanistas. Thank you, Beer Ranger. No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. New
Wow,
Belgium.
that is the first IPA. No, I agree. I could session that.
I could drink this all day.
Yeah.
I'm more amazed because most time I drink New Belgian, I think
Yeah.
I think more is not how what is it? Yeasty.
Yeah.
I always think their beers are way too yeasty. I like the Belgio. The Belgio was good, but this one right here, I would probably never drink it before, but now I'm gonna buy this because this is a great beer.
Oh no, and this comes in their multi-pack.
Really?
You can get this in their variety pack.
Oh, I enjoy the color. I enjoy the flavor. I thought it was so well put together.
Yeah.
For what this beer is, Professor.
I'm just not getting it. I mean, I enjoy the spice, I enjoy the hoppiness, but it's just every drink hit me differently than what you guys got. Yeah, I can't session this beer, unfortunately.
Oh.
I can't. It's
Oh.
not that I'm intimidated by it. I just can't. You know, it's the taste was consistent. It gave me the sour look from taste 1 to the last taste I had. So it's
Well.
good, but it's
Someone always gotta
was
be different.
consistent. Well,
No shit, right? No shit, right?
Well, what about the bottle?
I like the bottle.
And the
simple.
I think it's great. It's very easy.
Simple,
Hops
two-tone.
drink.
Like it's just like kind of like I described a bottle on the show before. I think I've done this a couple times now, but it's simple. Two-tone colors, hard block lettering. You know what you don't really get what it is. You get the name Ranger. You have to read underneath that it's an IPA, and it spells it out for you, India Pale Ale. But for an IPA, it's just I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the New Belgian. Holy shit.
I'm with you. Most of the time I think New Belgian is good beer. I don't even think of it as great beer, but I think this is like one of my favorite IPAs I've ever had. Easily one of my favorite IPAs.
Easily
I've
one of the best
ever
New
had.
Belgians I've ever had.
No, this is the best New Belgian I ever had.
There are a couple that come close for me, but yeah, this is damn
You
good.
like the 1554?
There's a couple that I like, yeah. But
Yeah.
this is probably I would have to put this at top 5 now.
Easily.
Yeah.
And that's your opinion of it.
Let's get to it though.
So we had 2 beers tonight. The first beer, 21st Amendment Brewing Company, Bitter American, Pale Ale, and our second
Extra
beer,
Pale Ale.
Extra Pale Ale, and the second beer was the New Belgian Ranger IPA. Damn, this is a fucking tough choice. They're both pretty damn good for what they are. But honestly, I'm going New Belgian Ranger IPA. I did not think I could like IPA this much. I thoroughly enjoyed the pale out of the 21st Amendment, and I like 21st Amendment beers most of the time. But
This is like the second week in a row we've had like really good beers.
yeah,
Like both beers are actually really good.
to make you think about which one you want to choose.
Yeah, I like this.
So, Professor,
I'm going Bitter American because with that one, I mean, it was a lot smoother for me to drink. I didn't get the kick that I got with this Ranger. Now, granted, the Ranger was fine. I like the consistency that this beer presented from finish, as far as smell and taste, start to finish. But the Bitter American was much easier for me to drink.
okay, Damon.
Well, it should be obvious. I mean, I did like the Bitter American a lot. I really did. Especially after we did the blend. Took a little bit of edge off the hops. That kind of kicked me in the face when I first ate it. I'm not putting that against it at all. It was definitely good beer. But, I mean, I wouldn't expect that an IPA would actually be better than an Extra Pale. Because usually Extra Pales are a little more blended. But this one just, wow. New Belgian, congratulations. You've never truly impressed me until now. I've had beers I liked, but this is impressive.
So, beer of the show, New Belgian Ranger IPA.
Yeah.
Remember, guys, we're not the final authority. You are the final authority. Beer's a subjective matter. We want you to go out there and try everything we drink.
Yeah, you may like it. You may not like it. It's up to you guys.
But I'm B from the Beer Snobs, and I'll see you at the bar.
Later.
Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye.
Calling all beer snobs, I am B, and you just heard one of our shows. Guess what else you can do? You can find us on the interwebs at Twitter, Facebook, G+, and we're on the Stitcher Radio Network. Be our friend on our social networks to find out what we're up to and find interesting beer articles we're releasing. If you want to advertise with the Beer Snobs, you can contact us at marketing@thebeersnobs.com. If you want to give us beer suggestions, you can find us at info@thebeersnobs.com or any of the social networks you can reach us. And as always, I'll see you at the bar.